Come on. Come on, River, up here. Come on. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Linda with Happy Toilet, and I brought some guests along with me today. I've got Sandy, little puppy, down here. She wasn't cooperating to sit up here and be our guest, but Chris wasn't able to make it with us today, so I brought River, I brought Sandy, and here's a few of our other dogs that we have at home. Yeah. Anyway, River's the most behaved one out of our group. We also have cats. What I wanted to talk to today about is Happy Toilet, our toilet cleaning tablet dispenser, safe for pets. Let you think about that. I think the first question I would ask when I'm asked that, first question I ask is your toilet bowl now safe for your pets? Is your dogs drinking out of the toilet bowl? Your cats? Do you have animals drinking out of the toilet bowl? If so, how well do you clean the toilet bowl? And how often? You know, we definitely have a vet with our animals, and we've known our vet for a long time. And we've had many discussions with her about toilet bowls and dogs and cats. Vets do not really, they don't approve of it. I'll just say it that way. So if you first look at what water is coming into your house, you may be on city water, you may be on a well, whatever type of water is coming into your house before it even gets into the toilet. Is that safe for your pets? City water already has chlorine in it, and it's definitely got some other stuff in it. If you ever read your city water report, there are things in there that are safe, but a lot of times we add other filters to our home to get rid of it more. We might be drinking RO water. We might be drinking filtered water from the refrigerator. If we're drinking that, is that what you let your pets drink? Because when you start with the water coming into your house, and then you go to the toilet and you use the toilet maybe 8 times a day, and it hasn't been cleaned since maybe 3 or 4 days ago. Do you know how many germs is in there? Do you have a ring in that toilet bowl? Are you really sure that you want your dogs drinking out of the toilet bowl that you have now? You know, there's a big education about that. And it's really, we all love our animals. Look at this. We all love our animals. They're like family. They are family. Nowadays, when I was growing up, dogs stayed outside. We fed them outside. They get kibble. Now, there is literally hundreds of types of food out there, from raw food to clean food to all kinds of food. What kind of food do you feed your pets? Do you add fresh veggies? We do, don't we? Today they had pumpkin and they had green beans in with their kibble. Yep. So every day they get a little bit of different vegetable. Sometimes we barbecue or grill sweet potatoes for them. The other day they had some butternut squash and they loved it. So what do you feed your dogs? Do you clean their dishes after each meal? I had an uncle that I was over and I saw a lot, and he raised police dogs and trained them. And his pet peeve was anyone that did not clean the dog bowls like we clean our own dishes. So that made me think really early on, we need to clean the dog bowls. We need, they eat out of it. They have kibble, they drool in it, they slobber. The water bowl gets nasty. So, I don't know about you, but we clean the dog's bowls all the time. Do you buy the dogs extra fun toys? Do you keep them healthy by taking them out for walks? Do they go to the vet regularly? If you're doing all this to keep these animals healthy and happy, and it's very hard when they get sick. Our dogs go on the boat a lot. They go hiking a lot. They're very social animals. They go outdoors a lot. And so there are vaccines that we have given them in case they pick up anything bad in the water. And that's really important. I didn't realize that until my vet educated me on that. Education is key because I'm sure that these dogs, as much as they are in lakes and hiking around waterways and things like that, that they could definitely get sick by something there, because humans can if you don't filter the water when you're drinking out of these areas. So I realized that animals, are a different digestive system and they can handle things more probably than we can. But when you go back to the toilet bowl, even if you're not using the Happy Toilet Cleaner, is that water safe for them to be drinking out of? I looked up Pet MD, and it talks about the potential of bacterial growth. It talks about the water in the tank in some humidity areas. If you live in the South where you get a lot of mold or growth in your toilet tank, and then that water is going into the bowl after we use the restroom, and that sits in there. The only way to really get rid of it is to clean and scrub underneath the rim and clean it really good with cleaner every time you use it or every time you flush. Yeah. Then your water's going to be a lot safer than not doing that. So let's go back to, is the Happy Toilet Cleaner safe for pets? By all means, it is very safe for pets. It's just a dispenser. That's all that it is. Very important dispenser, because then it brings your cleaning tablet, and you can find a safe cleaning tablet. If you use safe cleaners right now, you can find the same cleaners in a tablet and use the Happy Toilet Cleaner. Now, when we shared this with our vet, she immediately put these in her house and in her office, because her feeling was she would much rather I gotta let you see cute River here. She's gonna steal the show, huh, River? Yep. Anyway, she immediately put these in because she understood the germs that's in the toilets, and she felt she'd much rather have a clean toilet bowl with every flush and a little bit of cleaner in there. Now let's go back and talk about the cleaner. The cleaner, these tablets are sitting in water, so they get diluted. When you flush and they're in the bowl, that's even diluted by more water. Only so much goes in the bowl with every flush. It's not a whole lot. It's less than probably what you use if you clean it weekly with all the sprays and all the other gels and things like that. I've also heard that people, allow their dogs to drink out of the toilet bowl when they have like these little Klingon things in there. It's up to the pet lover if you want your animal to drink out of the toilet bowl. But I would go back to first, look at what kind of water you have coming into the house. Have you tested that? You can get water tests. If you're on a well, do you have filters on that? Because there are a lot of things that you can get in well water that is not good for you either. And you need to put filters on there to protect you or your animals. So once you have you know what your water is coming into your house, the next thing is to say, should they be drinking out of the bowl? And educate yourself on that. Everyone gets to have their own choice. You get to choose what animals you have, how you love them, how you take care of them. It's up to you. I'm not here to have any judgment on where people let their animals drink out of. I just personally could not, once I understand all of the germs and E. coli and everything that's in the toilet bowl. And the other reason is because I can't clean it every single time we use it. I just can't. So with the Happy Toilet Cleaner, if you would like to have one of these, it takes less than a minute to install. You put it right here on the overflow tube. Chris, the master plumber of 40 years, invented this because I got tired of cleaning my toilets. They just got dirty over and over. And we do have a chlorine filter on our house. So we take the chlorine out of the rest of the house. The number one complaint when we had our plumbing company was toilet bowls get dirtier much faster. And they do. I just couldn't keep up with it. And we didn't have like a lot of kids in our house. There's no reason other than it's the germs. If you have a ring, it's dirty. It needs to be cleaned more often. And I knew that. And so I kept trying to clean it more and more often. And I just couldn't keep up with it. I hated going in there every couple of days and saying, oh my gosh, it's back again. Germs grow, multiply. Virus times, you're going to get a lot of viruses coming out of our bodies and sitting in the bowl. When I was reading up and talking to my vet about pets drinking out of toilets, dogs do get vomiting. They do get, digestive infections from drinking out of the toilet bowl. Sometimes us as owners, we don't know where that comes from. Maybe they ate something bad at the park, maybe something else they caught, and it goes away in a couple days. But it may be from the toilet bowl. So if you know somebody that you know and love that allow their animals to drink out of the toilet bowl, just help them. Help them know what's really in that bowl. Okay? The Happy Toilet Cleaner, Chris went ahead and invented this and patented this, and I was so happy that I had to share it with everybody. Right, River? Right, River? Right here, stay. Yeah. Anyway, I had to share it with everybody, my neighbors, my friends, you guys. Oh my goodness. She's just a love bug. Anyway, and everybody wanted one. So we put in a mold, we got our patent, and everyone's loving it. So either if you do let your dogs drink out of the toilet bowl or you don't let your dogs drink out of the toilet bowl, either way, it's okay. These are perfectly safe to use. And you will get, are you ready to get down? Huh? Oh, she has hats. Next time we bring her, we'll put a hat on you, huh? Anyway, so this here is going to clean your toilet bowl with just a flush. It's going to be so much safer for you, your family, your loving pets. Because when you do flush your toilet, even if you don't let your pets drink out of the bowl, the flume and the germs go in places that we can't control. So it's better to keep cleaning your toilet bowl more often so that the germs don't continually spread out there. When people have viruses or people are sick, right now around our neighborhood, there's a lot of people sick. We clean our doorknobs, we change our linens more, we don't share towels as much, we're constantly disinfecting the counters and faucet handles and everything, huh? Yeah. And it's important to clean the toilet bowl more because viruses go through our system and into the toilet bowl. It does not get clean if you put a tablet in the tank. River, would you like to explain why it doesn't get clean? What happens if you put a tablet in the tank? River hears this all the time, huh? Yeah. So if you put a tablet in the tank, first of all, it's going to ruin the plumbing parts in the tank. Nobody wants extra plumbing repairs and extra water usage because what happens is the flappers ruin and get warped and then you get running toilets. That's the number one reason flappers go bad is from toilet bowl cleaners in the tank water. Now, what Chris has done with this patent dispenser is because he has it sitting here and because the tablet goes into the dispenser, it never touches anything in the tank. And it never goes in, the cleaning solution never goes into the tank water. If you put cleaning solution in the tank water, it goes straight down the drain. Just think about this. When you flush your toilet, look at that bowl and look how fast that bowl's cleared out. That's where your cleaning solution is going. It doesn't even have seconds usually to sit and clean the toilet bowl, the ring. That's why you're still getting the germs and the buildup more often. It's not being cleaned enough, even if you're putting anything in here. Okay. Number two, the reason why, I'm touching all this stuff. This here too is a second area of the toilet tank water. What we call this is the bowl refill water, right? Yeah. So the bowl refill water is different than the tank water. You know that, River? Yeah. So this here will refill the bowl after the flush. So River knows that now after the flush, water comes in from here and fills the bowl up, right? Fills the bowl up, and now the cleaning solution will sit and sit. Are you going to smile? Can you say cheese? Cheese? Yeah, she does. Cheese. Huh. Anyway, so now the cleaning solution will sit in the bowl in between flushes. It goes under the rim. It goes through the jetways. Okay, I got to work. You want to work with me? Yeah. Oh. It goes through the jetways. It goes under the rim. It cleans in places you can't even clean, even with a small little brush. And you don't want to get your hands and face down under there to clean. Who wants to do that in this day and age? None of us want to clean all that disgusting stuff. Let Happy Toilet do it right for you. By putting the tablet into here, and you use any tablet you want, it will go into the bowl after the flush and sit and clean on the ring. No more scrubbing. Throw that toilet brush away. You do not need it anymore. Okay? And then you use the restroom and you flush again. Did you know that the Happy Toilet Cleaner cleans the toilet bowl an average of 8 times a day? Really good. Not just mediocre, not just for seconds, but really good. Under the rim, through the jetways, everywhere you can't even touch, and places you don't want to touch. Right, River? You don't want to touch that dirty, disgusting things. Yes. So with the Happy Toilet Cleaner, 8 times a day, that's going to be so much cleaner for your pets if you want them to drink out of your toilet bowl. Get the right cleaner in there, put in your Happy Toilet, and at least they are not drinking the E. coli and the germs and everything. The toilet bowl is worse than the river, worse than lake water, worse than pool water. Vets will say a little bit of pool water is not a big problem. It's diluted. These tablets are diluted by the time they get to the toilet bowl, and then they flush again. So the Happy Toilet Cleaner also cleans your toilet bowl up to an average of 56 times a week. Do you have an animal that's drinking out of the toilet bowl and you have a house cleaner that comes in once a week or once every 2 weeks? Can you imagine what that dog is drinking out of? It's not really clean, okay? So if you're cleaning it more often, you bet the dog's going to be much better. First, start with the type of water that's coming into the house. Know what that is. Does it have chlorine in it? Does it have other things in it? The water may already have that your dog's drinking. So a little bit of cleaner will disinfect the germs and things like that. So you be the judge if you want your precious animals to drink out of your toilet bowls, or out of a dog bowl that you manually wash and flush. I've seen some dog bowls nowadays that they are like the fountains, and they constantly rotate. And so water's always going around and it doesn't sit and grow anything. So the Happy Toilet Cleaner, I'm giving one away this week on Monday. Put your name in. Let me know if your dogs drink out of your toilet bowl. Just put that in the comment. My dogs do drink out of the toilet bowl. I don't let my dogs drink out of the toilet bowl. My cats drink out of the toilet bowl. I don't let my cats drink. make a comment. Let me know. I'd love to be interested how many of you like your animals to drink out of the toilet bowl. And really, there is no judgment here. I am totally fine with it. There's a lot of healthy dogs out there that drink out of the toilet bowl. I just never have done that. And when I talk to my vet, they wouldn't do it. So I tend to go with, the education that I know. And yeah, maybe sometimes they drink bad water from lakes or places that we go and hiking, River? You getting tired? Oh my goodness, this is hard work for you, huh? This is River. River helps us pack sometimes. And Sandy, this little puppy here, which she's little. She's a little River dog. And she is a year old. And many times you may see her on other videos of ours because she likes to lay on the desk. She likes to watch us pack. She's our supervisor. Mine, I should say, not ours, but I do all of that work. I'm there when I'm answering the phone. I'm helping customers. Yes, that all happens. But we do have another giveaway on Monday. Please comment and I'll put your name in to the drawing. If you share this, if you like this video, if you like seeing the pets, let me know. We'll have River come in again and we'll have the puppies come in again and we'll do some more videos. But I think really the most important thing here is to really know, is the toilet bowl clean enough for the animals? You spend good money on their food? We seem to, don't we? Yep, and we had pumpkin and we had green beans, all that healthy stuff to try and keep them healthy. So, the toilet bowl just isn't all that healthy. So our Happy Toilet Cleaner comes in this model that is for the standard gravity flush toilet with an overflow. And it comes for, we call this the Deuce, where it fits in the Kohler canister. What? Are you ready? Both of those are real easy to install, less than a minute. Sometimes this here might take a little bit longer because it has a cap on it usually, but I can help you through that. If you have any questions about anything else about the Happy Toilet or tablets or anything else like that, please let me know. We send a box that includes the dispenser. It includes a extra hose and a clip in case you need it. Not everybody needs it, but we want to make sure that you have everything you need. It does include a instructions insert, and it includes our Ultra Toilet Cleaning Tablet. If you want to use a different tablet, you sure can. We just include that one time and let you start out with it. If you have other tablets that you use and that you're already using in the back of your tank, just put it in here. It'll work just fine. It'll work even better. The tablets that you put in the back of your tank work 3 times more effectively when you put them in this dispenser. So you're going to save money. You're going to save garbage from the landfill because you don't have all these bottles. You don't have brush refills and things like that. If you look under your cabinet and look at all the toilet bowl cleaners that you have, maybe you don't have a lot, but some of us do. A lot of that is going to be saved from going into the landfill. The other thing is you just save on a peace of mind. All of our reviews you can see at happytoilet.com. Right, River? We have hundreds and hundreds of 5-star reviews because this actually does work. It was invented and patented by a master plumber that knows how to use the flushing system, that knows that the flushing system has not been upgraded really in many, many, many years. Now we went to a water saving upgrade in our toilets years ago. Do you remember that? Some of the toilets didn't seem to flush as well and things like that, and they got the bugs out. Now they're working great. But they don't really have a way to automatic clean. And anything you put in here in the tank water is not cleaning as effectively. It's going to ruin your plumbing parts, and you're going to have toilet repairs, and it's just being flushed straight down the drain. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your energy. And, with me, when I was always looking for a better toilet bowl cleaner, I had high hopes, and then I would feel bad. Then I would be disgusted when it didn't work. The package said all this, and it didn't work. It's just a really, really sad situation when you go down that aisle or you go on the websites and you see all these toilet bowl options. Pretty much they're all the same thing. They've been around forever. My grandmother, my mother used all the same things. They may look a little bit different. They may have a prettier packaging for marketing purposes, but are you almost done? We're almost done. Do you want to share the bundle that we got with everybody? You want to tell them? Tell them what bundle? Okay, River wants to tell you all. If you go to shop.happytoilet.com, there's a special bundle there. Oh, River, tell them how nice it is. Okay, the bundle is called the Shark Bundle, and it is 2 units and a package of 12 tablets. River knows that we have more time to play when our toilets are getting cleaned every single flush, right, River? River loves to go to the park. River loves to go hiking, boating. River? Yeah. Camping. And it's so great to not have to worry about the toilet. We can have much more fun with our pets. So either if you let your dogs drink out of the bowl or you don't, just spend more time with them. Let the toilet flush itself. Use the Happy Toilet Cleaner. happytoilet.com. Comment on this, and I'll put your name in for a drawing. Maybe River will pick the winner. River, you want to pick the winner? And let me know if you have any questions. Really, I'm here. You'll reach me. I do all the packing. I do the shipping with my buddies here, with our friends. They're all with me 24/7. It is a nice bunch. They make sure, and they love to go to the post office. So if you order from us today, they will get to go and deliver your package to the post office, right, River? They love it. I go twice a day. We package everything up, and it's kind of like feeding time for them. They know when I should be packaging and going to the post office. They get in the car. They watch me package, watch me bring all the bags out. I get them in the car. They all go in. We have the secret word, load up. Did you hear that? And they get in the car, and we go for a ride. We go to the post office. We drop off all the orders, and we come back and we do it again, Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned a little bit I hope I answered questions about the Happy Toilet Cleaner and let you know that it is the best toilet cleaning system out there. We've tried everything. I've been trying them for 50 years. We had all of our customers asking for something better. And Chris, a couple of years ago, invented this to make me happy so I could spend more time with our puppies, Yeah. Oh, yes. Is that another thing you let the dogs lick? I know. These guys love to lick and say happy, 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 Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to reach out and let me know if you have any questions. Make a comment. I'd love to see you as a winner. And share this post. We'll be back tomorrow, maybe with another guest, 4 o'clock live. See you then. Have a great evening. God bless.